The beginning of the Pharaoh's curse that baffled the world, a mysterious riddle, sweeps us across its waves, leaving us unaware of which shore it will take us to. This is the least that can be said about the legend of the Pharaoh's curse, which has remained ingrained in the minds of Egyptology enthusiasts, researchers, and when the tomb was first discovered. It was said that the curse had begun with the opening of the tomb, as the cobra symbol is found on the crown placed on the heads of Egyptian royal statues. More bizarre is that the electricity went out in Cairo at the exact moment of his death, with no clear reason for the power outage. The newspapers around the world highlighted the news of the Lord's death. This marked the beginning of the king's vengeance on those who disturbed his resting place. It was initially named Golden Bird Tomb. In The Theft of the King by the author Mohsin Mohammed, it is mentioned that when Carter traveled to Cairo to meet Lord Carnarvon, his assistant, Calendar, placed the canary in a balcony to enjoy the fresh air. On the day of the tomb's opening, Calendar heard a weak cry, almost like a scream, and rushed to find a cobra extending its tongue toward the bird inside the cage. Calendar killed the cobra, but the canary had already died. Those waiting archaeologist Henry believed that something terrible was going to happen. But what followed was something strange that, over time, turned into a supernatural phenomenon. One of the many mysteries that sparked much debate and remains unexplained by science to this day. During the official ceremony to open the tomb, Lord Carnarvon was struck by a mysterious fever, which no doctor could explain. Exactly at midnight, Lord Carnarvon passed away in Cairo. What's for the revival of the secrets tied to the priests and ancient pharaohs from the afterlife? It's not surprising that in ancient times, people were afraid to enter the pyramids or approach the Sphinx, fearing the mystery surrounding the deaths and calamities that were rumored to have led to the death of many who dared to open the tombs of the pharaohs. The legend of the Pharaoh's curse began in 1922 with the opening of King Tutankhamun's tomb, and following the discovery came a series of strange events. A powerful sandstorm allegedly arose around the tomb of Tutankhamun, and a falcon was seen flying above the site. The falcon was known to be one of the sacred symbols of the pharaohs. Tutankhamun, starting with the deaths of many workers involved in the excavation of the tomb, which puzzled both scientists and the public. This led many to believe in the so-called Pharaoh's curse. Among them were some archaeologists who participated in the discovery of the pharaoh's tombs. It was said that the ancient Egyptian priests had cast their curse upon anyone who attempted to move these relics from their rightful place. One of the first things that caught their attention was an inscription that read, "Death will strike with its wings anyone who tries to disturb the peace of the pharaoh's resting place." This inscription was found on King Tut's tomb. On the day the tomb was opened, the owner of the tomb, the sarcophagus, and the curse ruled Egypt for 9 years from 1358 to 1349 BC. His tomb was discovered by two Englishmen, Howard Carter and Lord Carnarvon, marking the beginning of years filled with suffering, sweat, and despair. On November 6, 1922, Carter went to Lord Carnarvon and told him, "I finally discovered something amazing in the Valley of the Kings. I've covered the doors and the passageway, so you must come and see it for yourself." Lord Carnarvon arrived in Luxor on November 23rd, accompanied by his daughter. Carter proceeded to break the seals and doors, one after another, until he was just a short distance from King Tutankhamun's burial chamber. The story of the curse began with the golden canary that Carter brought with him to Luxor. Immediately. On the other hand, even